Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Okay, and this is a little gossip chat. Child, let me pop on camera because the time I had just trying to get online to get a basic, y'all, when I say I had the hardest thing to get even this made, Canva was freezing up. I don't know if it's because we storming here, it's cold here, it's real cold here. If the lines is freezing up, honey, Canva was freezing up, StreamYard was freezing up. I had to keep restarting my computer. And I'm like, I have a good computer. This iMac should not give me no issues, honey. So when I'm about to redo my thumbnail eventually, but this is the best I could do once the system came back up, y'all. But look, how y'all doing? I know we was here earlier discussing Love and Marriage Huntsville. I also put up Love after the lockup today. We still is early celebrating my birthday, which not till Tuesday. My birthday's on Tuesday, before you see on Tuesday. But we're gonna mention it every day. But hey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for being around here. Okay. The system, my Bluetooth was gone. I couldn't click on nothing. I was like, what? It's a little delay. So y'all, this ain't gonna be long because I'm like the craziness of technology is not working for me today. I'm off work tomorrow because it's MLK Day. Okay, so we'll have a conversation tomorrow too about whatever. But thank y'all for being here, for waiting around because I know I'm about almost 30 minutes late. And that did not mean for it to happen. Okay, you child, they playing, and I don't like it. Don't play with me. So while it's not that much stuff to discuss, I said that's good because that means I can come to y'all, discuss it, have a little kiki, and we can be around here for an hour or less, okay? And then tomorrow, we'll see what happens with that, okay? But happy Sunday, happy almost MLK Day, and happy almost birthday to Jaylee, okay? 42 and stuff. Now, I have been watching social media, and I was like, it's getting kind of boring or whatever. But we're going to see what I can say for us to discuss, okay? And I'm not going to wait that long because I already had y'all waiting here almost 30 minutes, okay? So I want to first start out let's do some birthdays. Okay, why? Because it's almost mine. Now, I did not know how many, Capricorns is around here. Okay, because I'm like, it is everybody's birthday coming up. It ain't just my birthday coming up. Okay. So Angie Martinez, so who was on, is she on Hot 97? No, she's not. She's on the one on, what's it called? What's she called? Them people's. She's on the Breakfast Club with them station. It's a powerhouse. I don't know. Either way, y'all know Andy Martinez is. Happy birthday, belated or not. Okay, to Angie Martinez. Okay. Now also we have birthdays. Okay. Shonda Rhimes is also a Capricorn lady. Okay. We have Regina King is also a Capricorn lady. Okay. We have Cynthia, I think it's Cynthia Ivo, I think that's how you pronounce her name, is also a Capricorn lady. Okay. We have Mary J. Blige, okay, is a Capricorn lady, okay, and things. We also have Issa Rae is a Capricorn lady, okay. And then I can never pronounce her name. Is it Aja? Ajane? But she was on How to Get Away with Murder. And she's been on other things too, but I can never remember how her name is. I think it's Ajane, I don't know. It's AJANA Omi, okay, King. So also she is a Capricorn lady. It's a lot of us around here. Now I did not know so many people, okay, was of the Capricorn nation. But that's fine, that's cool and whatnot. Okay. Oh, thank you. Power 105.1. I know it was something. I know it was something. And let me see. Did I say it? I thought I did. I maybe did not. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did, but I guess I did not. Because I seen that it was also that man's birthday. And I don't know where it went to. So, also happy birthday to the LL of the Cool J. Okay. Happy happy belated birthday to LaWanda. Okay, that was just a couple days ago. So again, everybody is a Capricorn person and we love it around here. Now, I want to get into a couple fashion. Well, no, first I want into this, okay? Now, look, I don't know much, okay, about the Denmark people. Okay, I don't. I will vehemently admit I don't be paying attention to stuff that's not like close to home. I know the royal family over there in Britain because they'll be on the news or whatever. And I'm aware that other countries and stuff and whatnot have kings and queens and rulers of the world or whatever. But when I saw this on social, I said, oh, what happened? The first thing I had seen was how the Queen of Denmark had abdicated. I say, what? She said, leave me alone. I'm out of this. Okay. So because the Queen of Denmark said, I'm going to sit down. I've been around here queening for a long time. Now leave me be, bitch. I don't want to be here no more. Let me see. The Queen of Denmark. Okay. I don't know her name. Child. It's supposed to be Margaret? Is it Margaret? This is M-A-R-G. Greece? I don't know. What's it supposed to be? Okay. However, we know how long Queen Elizabeth was on the stand. Understand? I'm gonna pop off screen. The signal around here, I don't know. It's a little bit windy, and I don't know how good the sound is. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Hey my, that's my. Okay. I'm gonna pop off screen because I don't want, or maybe it's back now. I don't know. But back to the people over there in Denmark. Okay. We know we wasn't waiting. Let me not say that. We know how long Queen Elizabeth was on the throne and Charles was around there waiting for her to step down. She died first. Okay. She said, you can get my throne over or under my dead body. And so over there in England, Queen Elizabeth stayed until she took her last breath. Okay. And then we now have over there King Charles. Now over there in Denmark, okay, the mama Okay. Queen Margaret II said, I'm going to sit down. I don't want to be here no more. Leave me be. Okay. Now they were saying how nobody can like step down from over there for a long, forever time. Okay. And I said, well, I guess that's a thing to do. But she's 83 years old. She's the longest running monarch and the world's last reigning queen. Oh, ain't no more queens? I guess so, child. Anyway, it says, because I'm like, I did not know there were no more queens. That's weird to me. She announced her historic tenure will come to an end after 52 years, around here. I mean, when people work a regular job, they retire. So queens and kings should be able to retire too. So now the place has a new royal couple, Frederick the 10th, because X is 10. Frederick the 10th. They named 10 people Frederick. They didn't want to stop and name something different. Frederick X, to me, that means Frederick 10, is proclaimed the new king of Denmark after his mother said, I'm good. Okay. His wife is now Queen Mary. Can you imagine you're the queen now? Okay. So congrats to the new king and queen. I'm still not used to Charles being king. I don't even be seeing Charles around here. Child, if I was to become queen of America, I would change all the rules. Okay, I would change all the rules. I would make stuff free. I would say, look, everybody has to make minimum wage is $25. Okay. I would then say nobody can raise nothing. You can't raise the price of gases. You can't raise the price of nobody's rent or their mortgage, even though we raising the minimum wage because folk need at least that amount of money to live. Okay, the first thing I would do as Queen of America is raise the minimum wage, not allow landlords and mortgage companies and car dealerships to raise prices. I would tell folks why tissue still costs $35. The price of tissue would need to go down, tissue and paper towel. Folk be becoming presidents and kings and queens, and they don't be doing nothing besides being the king and queen. Now he's a young man. Well, young be when you're older, okay? And I'm like, y'all don't be around there causing trouble, okay? Because every time these royal family, they be messy. I gotta finish the queen. No, the crown. I have not finished the crown just yet. But congrats to him for his new job, and congrats to the mama for retiring, okay? Let's get into some fashion a little bit. Now, I think tonight is the Critic Choice Awards or whatever, and a lot of people it's got clothes on or whatever. I have not seen everybody. I got a couple folks going to get into this. Taraji P. Henson. It's award season. It's gonna be award shows up the wazoo. Okay. Now, first of all, I love her hair. It's very cute. Okay, I love her dress as well. Simple makeup, simple jewelry, but Taraji looks good. I feel like I can't recall the last time she was so swept up into award season. While there is a lot of scuttlebutt around the color purple, I feel like it is still propelled the people in the movie into the spotlight, and that I can appreciate. Okay, but Taraji P. Henson, this simple white, a whole bunch of thigh out dress, the haircut, the bob is bobbing. It's a very much so sleek cut. Even the bit of the bang is real cute. I like it a lot. Okay. So I love Taraji and her fashions recently. Now, also the only other person I got from the award show is Quinta Brunson. I got 2 people so far. I will look up dresses later to see, fashion later to see who we can see for tomorrow. Quinta is brown here, and I'm like, this is very much so elegant. Okay, it's a bit sexy because it's a clear sheer silhouette, but it has the petals of flowers placed all over it, and it could be a simple little bodysuit. Okay, the boobies is covered, the waist and the hips and the cooch is covered, but the length of this dress, how it sings, very very flowing and free flowing at that. It don't look stiff. It also don't look cheap. Okay, even though it's not that much material, it don't look cheap. That's the gotcha. Okay, hair pulled up, simple makeup, meaning it's like natural makeup, meaning it's not a whole bunch on her face or whatever. She looked gorgeous. Mm-hmm. It's hard to pull off flowers placed all over the dress. Okay, but she does it. It's because the flowers are not taking over the dress, the length of the dress, and how you can still see in between the flowers her flesh. So I love this outfit. Um, Absolutely. But again, I only saw those two looks so far because I wasn't on there. I'll do a more fashion review of other folk, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow. I saw Tracy Ellis Ross post this a couple days ago. It's just an all black look, but I love the skirt she was wearing. I love how it's kind of cinched and bundled in the front. It kind of gives a high low look, but not really high and low because the front legs are still covered. Little Pito heel. Lapito Hill. Tracy's always mixing patterns and designs and black on black, but even how the black look different, like the blacks look like different color blacks, but we love it nonetheless. Okay, I like how the back of the shirt has like a little bow, and so does her shoe, little white bow or flower on the shoe. Little cute, you hear me? Cute. I also like a little clutch. Tracy's always look at walking. Okay, it's just a very different. It looked like an upside down tulip. Now the shoes, I'm like, are the shoes flip flopping, or is the flowers on the shoes flip flopping? I'm not sure. Okay, however, a good time was had. Okay, a good outfit was worn, and that's what matters. Okay, now next up, I seen this one from. I be forgetting people's names so fast, even though it's right there. Okay, Kerry Washington. I told y'all before, Kerry Washington has entered an era of fashion. She's entered an era of I'm taking pictures, I'm premiering things, I'm being seen. This is a simple, long, and I don't know if it's blue jean or not, but it's a long, to me, it's a shirt, coat, dress. Okay, a little boot up the knee. Little purplish handbag. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. Burgundy nails. Burgundy. And I think it's not blue jean. Or is it? It looked like it could be like an overall material. I don't know. But I feel like it's really cute and chic. It's really simple as well. Because sometimes you don't feel like putting on a whole bunch of clothes. You don't feel like doing a whole bunch of things. You want to put on something simple and look cute doing it. And sometimes you add a boot and you add an earring, you add some jewelry or whatever. This is cute. It's cute for a little night out on the town. We have also Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion. Now she had posted a few looks that she's worn this past week while she was over in New York. This dress, I'm gonna see if I can get but the full picture of that dress was really, really cute. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion. And when I saw it before, it was already too much other fashion stuff for me to show, and I just did not do it. But this is the full length look of the dress, and I feel like the details of the dress, the length of the dress, the side sheerness of the dress, it looked a black mermaid. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? The length is perfect, and I feel like the material of the dress looked like pebbles from the sand of the beach of the water of Americas. Okay, and it just looks so pretty. It's so glimmery. It's so fashion, you know. And I feel like, and I think she posted this on New Year's, but it's just a cute ass dress. Okay. So that was what I had seen from that outfit, but she had showed other outfits that she had worn. Y'all, this is how we got to dress here in Michigan. We need to, but we don't. This is how we should dress here, and you will never see anyone dressed like this here in Michigan. Even though right now it is 1 degree outside, okay? You still will see folks in hoodies, no hat, maybe a scarf. But we don't dress as warm as we should because we're used to the weather, okay? But I'm like, child, we need this stuff right now. Now this burgundy look. First of all, child, we love a blunt cut. Okay, we love a blunt bob, push behind the ear, all of that. But this burgundy outfit she wore, bitch, it's not even, matter of fact, it almost looked like a beet red, like a turnip. And I just love it. It's amazing. I love her handbag as well. Her purses are really, really cute. So Meg was around here in New York, just having a good time. Blind wig and all. I think I saw that look too. Let me see if I can find it. Because Meg is like, I need y'all to know, okay, that I'm around here. Now, see, the full look, it's a bit nakedness. It's a bit nakedness. It's a naked mermaid for sure. Okay, with the blonde wig. Okay, her face card is beautiful. Okay, Lindsay Lohan the hand. Okay, this is her going to the Mean Girls wear. I don't want to see the new Mean Girls. I don't really care. I seen the first one. I don't care much about the the musical. I don't care. But again, she look cute. Okay, cute nails or whatever, and then 2 dogs. But Megan, the girl, my signal. Oh, makes me mad. Let's get into Fantasia and Tabitha Brown. Now they are both, as the thing say, 2 girls from Carolina. Okay, from North Carolina. Hanging out and saying around here. Now I said this remind me of my best friend, me and Karla, because Karla be dressed, honey, heels and all that, and this and that or whatever. And I'm like, man, give me a little sweatsuit, little sneaker. Okay, give me a little sneaker. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I swear when I first saw it, I was like, this is maybe Karla, because Karla will be your childish dressed the 9, okay? Because she's a performer. You know what I'm saying? She's used to be a performer. Okay. And I'm chilling. I'm laid back. Leave me be. Fantasia in the all black. First of all, I love her coat. The coat with the thigh-high heels, child, is amazingly cute. We see she has a leopard handbag, also with a gold necklace choker or whatever, and a little gold chain. Fantasia, I love it. Okay, her fashion game for sure recently is amazing. I don't know who's styling her, or whatever, but she looking good. And then Tabitha, I love her handbag. Okay, with the matching Gucci. This is a Gucci purse. Now don't get it. It's a Gucci purse with some Gucci shoes. Okay, and then a little sweat of the suit or whatever. That's probably Gucci too. I don't know. But this happened to see 2, chicks from the NC hanging out, looking glamorous in their own ways or whatever. Because one person's fashion is somebody else's, and whatever we gonna be. But I love how they both look so good. Okay, so fresh and so new. Okay, and looking happy. Life be life on some time or whatever. And when you can see your sister or from another mister or mother, but y'all in the same state, and y'all are both walking in your purpose or whatever, it's like I love it. So I love her coat. I love a long coat. As a short girl, I love me a long coat because I'm like, I want my coat to touch the ground but not drag the ground. Okay. Lastly, I saw this look from the Governor's Awards that Taraji did. Okay. And I want to show the dress off. This dress to me is the perfect example of simple, elegant, yet extra. Because even though it's all black, I love the detailing of the side of the leg that goes up into the bust of the little frilly thing around her neck. Well, around the bust, around the boobs. It's a very amazingly stunning look that is simple yet stunning. It's because you did not overdo it with the piece up the side. And I'm like, I want it. I don't want it, but it's still great nonetheless. Okay. And that was my last fashion thing. Okay. That's why I had to have a little bit of fashion, but that's it. Now, some foolishness that I saw going around. eBay received a $3 million fine after its employees sent live spiders and cockroaches to a couple's. I said, now why would y'all do that? Now who the hell does that? Now, first of all, clearly that means there was somebody, it was two employees, okay? It wasn't as if eBay itself, okay? All the folk of eBay did that. But eBay agreed to pay $3 million a fine to settle a criminal charge stemming from a harassment campaign carried out by its employees. Per court documents, eBay was charged by the Justice Department with stalking, witness tampering, and obstruction of justice, okay? The company's employees had already faced legal action for their involvement in a widespread scheme, scam, and things aimed at intimidating David and Ina Steiner over 3 years ago. This campaign stems from the couple's online newsletter, e-commerce bites, which has been critical of eBay and their executives. I'm like, so y'all went around here and sent spiders and roaches to people's house because they criticize you. I'm like, you deserve the criticism. First of all, I didn't know people still shop on eBay. eBay to me was big back when I was like in high school. That was 20 years. That was 24 years ago. So I'm surprised that eBay is still like a big thing or whatever. But if you send spiders and cockroaches to my house, I'm going to beat you up and sue you immediately. Because who does that? How? Child, I would own eBay. eBay would be mine, okay? Then Walmart around here, okay, Texas man is suing Walmart for $100 million or unlimited free lifetime shopping. I'm like, can I just go sue somebody for no reason? You know, Roderick Jackson of some city in Texas is suing Walmart after he claimed that his civil rights were violated. Roderick filed 2 complaints in federal court on Monday seeking up to $100 million or unlimited free lifetime shopping at any Walmart. Okay, any Walmart. He's also asking Walmart to pay his court fees. Okay. It says allegedly back in March of 2021 at a store in Nebraska, that I guess he was involved in, he said, a false pretense of shoplifting, and that I'm black, and they said I was stealing. Give me the money. I mean, I can agree. If you feel like I'm stealing because I'm black, yes, pay me all the money. Now, does that equate to unlimited lifetime free shopping? I don't know. Because how much would you accuse of stealing? Did you go to jail? Was you arrested? Was it just an accusation? $100 million or lifetime unlimited free shopping, that's a lot. Only if it was only an accusation. Now, if this person was arrested, taken to jail, lost a job, was embarrassed because of all this. Now that, I would want at least 10 million. But I'm just like, at what point is unlimited free shopping, the goal? Because you can get gas, you can get food, you can get tissue, you can get batteries, all that stuff. Okay. He filed a complaint against the store back in 2021 because he was falsely accused of shoplifting and subsequently he was arrested. If he was arrested, then sue. Okay. It is, however, according to court document, the case was dismissed in September because he failed to properly serve Walmart. But I'm like, but if I was arrested for allegedly stealing, I want to sue them if I wasn't stealing. It says he claimed he was banned from the Walmart and allegedly had personal property taken from him at the time of the arrest. Back in this child, pain because the handcuffs are too tight. This is a tough one because I feel like, sir, were you lifting? Were you shoplifting? Because y'all know, at any store, if you are caught shoplifting, they do usually ban you from coming back to the store. And if you were arrested, don't that mean you did something? It's a weird story because I feel like you don't want anyone to be accused of shoplifting if they did not. You do not want anyone to be arrested if they did not do anything. However, if there's proof that you were arrested for shoplifting, what can you do? We'll follow it. If he get unlimited shopping at Walmart, I may get to marry that man because I want stuff in Walmart. Child, DoorDash. Do y'all know? I got bored. I got bored like last week. First of all, why? I'm gonna pop on screen. I get bored and now I plan to be a DoorDasher. I don't plan to DoorDash, but I was like, I can like DoorDash like once on a weekend and like make some money or whatever. But that's why look. A friend of mine posted on Facebook how she went to Walmart and got a job at Walmart just because, for some extra money and because it would have nothing else to do. And I was like, I don't want to work at Walmart because I don't want to be around people like that or whatever. And I was like, I get DoorDash because it's a lot of places by me. And like when I'm going from here to there, I can get food from the drive through and give it a fuck or whatever. And so I did apply for it. Child, I got the app. I ain't did shit. One is too cold, but I'm like, I don't really. But I do stuff. Like, I'm like, well, I should do this. I could do because I would get all the orders that say no contact. I'll drive on their porch and then run away. Okay, but y'all, if I DoorDash, I'm probably gonna vlog it. It'll be funny. Anyway, but I saw this. It says your DoorDash leaves a nasty note on your food thinking you would not tip. Now, this is the thing. Lady bringing the food, little Popeyes, deliver, okay, giving it and whatnot, okay. Where's the food? Here's the food. Wait a minute, open the door. Now, as a DoorDasher, I feel like you should not write mean stuff or notes, okay? Just send me a text. Girl came to the door. I'll give you your money. How bad of a note did you write that when the person gives you, my dumb ass, I did not put it back on the screen. How bad of a note did you write that you're saying keep the money? Keep the $5-10 tip. Because I left you a little card because I thought it wasn't no tip. So just keep it. I'm like, what did you write?
Thank you. Have a good night.
Where's the note? Let's see the note. Yes, lock the door. The note says, "Lucky for you, I didn't bother the food. But next time, consider tipping your driver." And I was like, you wrote a note saying I didn't mess with your food, technically. Like, I don't want my food. And also, I want you fired. And this sounds mean, because you should not want someone fired for something little. But anytime somebody who picks up your food and brings you your food is is upset enough to say, "You didn't tip me, be lucky I didn't fuck with your food." Well, who food did you fuck with? Who food did you mess with? Because I'm like, when y'all leave these kind of notes, people gonna call DoorDash and tell on y'all and get y'all fired. Get y'all fired. Now, when I pulled up the little appy thing, look, I have the app on my phone. Let me see where it's at. Now, because I haven't done it, I don't know. I don't know what shows up. What I do know is on the little appy thing, it tells you how much you're gonna make, at least I guess for that one delivery, and then the tip is extra. But I was like, if you don't charge, it's stuff charge, like, right, it says $15 an hour plus customer tip. And if you pick, dash now, whatever, can y'all see this? Y'all can't see something. Let me see. So like you can see where it's busy at or whatever, but I'm like, you at least is making some money per hour. So why would you write that kind of note thinking you won't get in trouble? You won't get fired because you left proof and telling the girl, I left a little note. Girl, fired. Okay? So y'all stop doing that. This restaurant in Atlanta is facing a backlash because they added an extra like $4% charge on your bill, and your 4% would go to paying the health insurance for the workers. And folks is a bit upset. So it's a restaurant in Atlanta, and so you have the option, okay, an option to give an extra 4%. Okay. And it helps pay for the workers there so they have health insurance. Now, 4% is not that much, depending on what you spend. I would not complain. And they brought up how, I want music, they brought up how there's signs posted, like when you walk in, there's signs posted on the door, there's signs posted on the menu that let you know, hey, if you want, there's a 4% additional fee that if you choose to accept it, you know what I'm saying, it will go towards paying for the health coverage, the health care, insurance for our workers. I was like, I wouldn't mind paying 4% because in hindsight, it ain't that much. Now, it's not a requirement because some folk may not be able to pay the extra 4%. Okay. Now, when they said that somebody was complaining because they had to pay, and it was like $2. I'm like, $2? $2? I would mind. Now, if it was mandatory, no. But because it's an option you can choose to either say yes or no, and it's fine. Because it's an option, I would say sure. If I went in and it was like a requirement, you're required to pay an additional 4%, because we need help because the rates went up so high, we need help, we're small business or whatever, I would say, ma'am, or sir, because whoever, no, you can't force me to pay more money to pay for something else. Now, some folk could say, well, they could just raise their prices in general and you not know that you're paying more money that goes towards the insurance and you'll be paying more money in general. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Wait, let's see. DoorDash gives you extra for picking it up when they don't tip sometimes. Oh, well, see, that's if I decide to do it, because I feel like in my head, I'm looking like if I do it for like 2 hours, 2 days a week, in my head, let's say I make $100 a day. That's $200 a week. That is $800 a month. But I'm like, for me, I will be like picky where I would go, who I would deliver to, that kind of stuff. But because I know friends who be like, well, no, I do it for extra money, whatever, because it's easy. And it's not a full-time thing for some folk. For some folk, it is. For me, it would not be at all. And it'll be for me like if I'm going to or from somewhere, pick up some stuff. I do Amazon Flex for extra money. The hub it takes work. Now, see, I don't want to lift stuff from Amazon because I don't want to lift heavy boxes. You know, I don't lift heavy boxes. I don't want to do that. Okay. But back to the people right here. I would not mind it only if it's optional. Okay. It's actually a good idea to make it optional because usually the people who support your restaurant are like regulars. So they know the waiters and they know the fuck whatever. So take the little extra $2. Take the little extra $2. It ain't that big of a deal. Okay. So but don't do that here because Detroit is crazy. Let's get to the foolishness. Child, now first of all, I don't know no G Herbo songs. All I know is he got a couple baby mamas, the Ari girl, and then Fabulous ex-wife's daughter. But I remember him getting caught up in all of that, fraud stuff. We see he got probation before he was I think it was like 4 years he was supposed to do with something like that. Stolen IDs, all the stuff, jets. They were using people's information to fund their lifestyle. And he was supposed to have gotten them, if I can't remember right, like 4 years in prison, but it got pleaded down to 3 years probation. Okay. To avoid jail is great. You hear me? Now it says he was sentenced on Thursday. He has to pay $139,968 in restitution for the purchase tied to the alleged scheme and forfeit that same amount. So that amount times 2. He also has to pay $5,500 a fine. That's a win. Child, if the flying felon hadn't been acting foolish, he could and stop getting in trouble. He could have also got probation again, but he kept on getting in trouble. So I mean, people, let's hope he don't commit no more crimes. Because if you get probation right now, well, that do mean though he can't get into no more trouble from now until then. So we shall see. But he was supposed to went to prison. He's avoided prison, so now he can be home for his 3 kids or whatever. But let's see what else he gonna do because I don't know what that man do. But he avoided prison and got probation. Okay, was somebody who did not avoid prison. Well, I guess he didn't get in prison yet. Peter was around here arrested. Now this is the get you gotcha. Okay, Peter. Y'all know Funky done even said on his first live, last week this Sunday, that he had showed video that someone sent him of Bar 1 in Miami being with people being evicted. So I feel like if Peter's place, if he was thrown out, evicted out of his restaurant, I wonder was him getting drunk was because he was, sad or depressed, or just upset that his business, is seemingly being shut down and he can't do nothing to, fix it or whatever. Peter has had a lot of business over the years, but I feel like they always end up closing. And I don't know if it's because he just isn't a good businessman or if he's picking locations that are just too expensive for him to afford to pay in a long-term scheme. Well, not scheme, a long time, okay? And we also know restaurants come and go. It's hard sometimes to keep them going. So I remember hearing that on Funky Uneven Live that, Peter was evicted from the Bar 1 location. So the fact that, he was also arrested, for driving under the influence of a DUI, he did not have a license, he had no insurance, and also an expired tag. I'm like, that's a lot. A lot. Again, it was several misdemeanors, okay? Again, DUI, under the influence of alcohol, of course, driving with an expired tag, with no license, no proof of insurance, a failure to maintain the lane, and violation of traffic control device. He was released on about less than a $3,000 bail or bond. Peter used to over this. I feel like Peter keeps getting himself into things that looks messy, and then he likes to act like, oh, it's nothing. So the day after the news came out, Peter came around here saying this.
People, my phone is blowing up. Everybody's calling me. I'm wondering what's going on.
He's talking real low. I should have downloaded it. He said, my phone blowing up. People is right here calling me.
And then I realized it's the DUI thing that happened last week, Wednesday.
The DUI from last week, Wednesday. So I wonder if after the eviction happened, he got a little bit drunk.
I refuse to blow.
He refused to blow. Can y'all hear him? Because it's low to me.
I spent the night in the hospital because my blood pressure was so high. And they told me I had to turn myself in because there was going to be a warrant. So I did so. Turn myself in, bailed myself out 3 hours. Thank you, Kandi. You guys was hospitable.
What does your high blood pressure have to do with you being arrested? I just wonder.
But I'm taking that one all the way. With all the venues and all the years I've been in this game. Good afternoon, people. And arrested for DUI. I'm mindful about that. I had a little brother that got killed because of drunk driving, so I'm extremely mindful about that. But thank you guys. In case you was wondering if I'm currently locked up since that came out, no, I'm not. Okay? Love y'all though.
Why are you on the plane? I feel like why you couldn't wait till you was off the plane. You had to wait to be on the plane. The talk real low and real slow. And then just saying, something about your blood pressure being high. You have to turn yourself in, which that probably means he was pulled over for the DUI and then charged about it a little bit later. Okay, look, my thing be, we no drinking and driving, no drunk driving allowed around here. It's just not safe. Okay, but Peter, what about the eviction of the thing? Who knows? Anyway, I want to get on Keith.
Unfortunately, debate.
So y'all know Keith Lee. Keith Lee is reviewing food all over the town, all over the cities. And he announced, I think a week or so ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, how he and the family were going to the food tour, and they're going to the Bay Area over in Cali. And he had shown, I see like maybe 2 videos he did, and then he posted this one announcing that they're going to close it early. So listen up.
Area stop on the Keith Lee and family food tour is officially over prematurely, and we're going to get straight into it. Let's talk about it. There are a few reasons why, as a family, we decided to end the food tour short. But before I get to that, I truly want to say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single bit of love. The people at the Bay were absolutely amazing, and I'll never forget the hospitality and the love that y'all showed me. Reason number 1, I truly don't believe the Bay is a place for tourists right now, and that's what I was, a tourist. The people in the Bay are just focused on surviving. That's the business owners, the locals, the amount of tents and living structures homes and burnt up cars that we saw people living in was shocking to say the least.
Now, before he even went there, he had posted on his page how people kept on saying to him, like, don't get, I think it's called like BIPT, BIP, and folks that meant breaking, like a break-in progress or whatever. So they were saying how the Bay Area, or whatever, can be, you can get robbed over there. And they were kind of not warning him, but letting him know, hey, hey, y'all, keep coming, leave him alone, don't do it. And the fact that he was there not too long and said, like, I see how people here, they're just trying to survive. And I think it's weird, not weird, but I feel like if his point is trying to help the restaurants make money, try to help them get on, and hoping that people in this surrounding area can come spend money there, and people around there are trying to make it, it don't make sense, truthfully, because the city is trying to just make it.
Before we went, people was comparing it to Gotham City. Now, I might not agree, but I understand where it's coming from. But I can't harp on it enough that the people are amazing. It's just an environment. And as an outsider, I wish the city would step in. I don't know if they have. I don't know if they've been trying. But just from outside looking in, it don't seem like it was much city interference. Reason number 2, and this is in no particular order. We went to a lot of restaurants. Popular restaurants, not popular restaurants, mom and pop shops. And this is the first city where I have over 6 videos that I don't feel comfortable with posting because nothing about my experience was constructive and nothing that I said was constructive. I've always been big on honesty. I've always been big on transparency, but I've never been big on completely tearing down anybody. And I feel like those 6 videos only doing that. And I've always said, I'm absolutely blessed to do this, but it does take a lot of money. It does take a lot of resources to do. At the moment, everything comes out of pocket. So when we had that many restaurants that we couldn't do anything with, that was just another deciding factor. Number 3, and probably the most important, I had to go to the hospital because I had an allergic reaction to one of the meals I had. This restaurant in particular cooked a plethora of meats, including shellfish. My family specifically asked if they cooked it on the same grill. They said yes, but they would clean it. The second I ate it, I blew up like a balloon. I had to get some steroids and some allergy medicine, and it cleared right up. But it was a health concern nonetheless, and that was another reason why we decided to go home. I also think the Bay wasn't the target audience for what it is that we do. 90% of restaurants that the locals said had great food was already booming, and the people from the Bay are a loyal community. So if your food is good, the line gonna be out the door already. And then again, we went to some of those restaurants and I wasn't a huge fan. And even if I did like all of the food at the busy spots, that's never been my MO to just go to busy spots. So those are the reasons why we decided to cut it short. But none of
And I feel like that makes sense. Him wanting to promote spots that need the promotion, it don't make sense to go to spots that is already popping. Like, you don't need the marketing. And then if I'm going here and you popping, but I don't like your food, folk going for like I'm hating. And if I, it's a catch-22. We have the dude with the Chime Time. He's here in Michigan right now, and he's reviewing all kinds of restaurants here in the city, in Detroit and the surrounding cities, and it's doing well here because it's one thing to try to show what no one knows is around, and you talking about the good, bad, and the indifferent, versus I'm in this area and I'm not liking nothing. And so if I even make videos about the stuff, it's gonna look like I'm being a hater. And I don't want to be no hater. I'm like, sir, please don't. So I respect the fact that he is not wanting to dismiss and down the places he went to and like it ain't working here. And I feel like every city he go to is not gonna be the same. Now I saw a lot of folks in the comment section saying, "Oh, the Bay Area is more than Oakland," and I'm like, I don't think you realize Cali is a huge state for one, and anyone who is like a tourist can only go to so much area in the same space. So he maybe don't have time to be traveling to the different cities in Cali to figure out what's going on. Like I gotta end it, and I'll try something new later. So I respect him for not trying to just put out content to put out content. Now, y'all know Blueface in jail. Now, see, the funny thing is, everybody kept on saying Blueface and Krishan and them, they've been real quiet. What's going on? Well, then we seen the man mama say, my son is in jail. Free my baby. My baby's in jail. My heart's broken. They won't listen to me. She then said Jaden got him one charge. Rock got him the one that violated the other. That's why it's so quiet. Pray everyone now understands why I didn't want them together, because parents want the best for their children. I love them all, but not together. Your son is the problem, okay? Now Jada then said, "Shut up, lady. Just be quiet." Now there was video showing him turn. Where is it? I thought I saw it was turning himself in. Maybe I was tripping. Was I tripping? I must have been tripping. Oh no, it's right here.
Fucking whack.
Well, yeah.
Got whack.
He's taking care of
What
it.
is handling some
So basically, his ass is in jail. I mean, look, Blueface to me is a person who like needs to be in jail. Like, I don't think we recognize how calm things have been, and they not all over social media because it was good, and I'm like, good. He leave him in there. Leave him in there. I feel like he's always doing something dumb, and you was on probation, started doing dumb shit, and now you got to sit down in a dumb prison. So that's on you. Also, with some dumbness, Washington Wizards guard Ryan Rollins was released from the team after being accused of shoplifting from Target several times, taking stuff like groceries, soap, and candles. That man had a $1.7 million contract, was an active player, and got fired for stealing from Target. And the stuff he stole was less than $1,000. You know how insane it is to have a $1.7 million contract. So I feel like that means even if he don't had a full 1.7 million, you have enough of it to not need to steal from Walmart. I'm sorry, Target. Now, it's a class 1 misdemeanor. Okay. He can get a little bit of jail time, but not more than 12 months. Okay. The fine will be not more than $2,500. But you was fired from playing basketball on a major team for stealing from Target. First of all, what? What is wrong with me? I do not understand why people do dumb shit. And stealing from Target when you are a basketball player with an active contract, it's just dumb. Okay, it doesn't make no sense. Other things that don't make sense. Now, I don't know who Stunner Girl is. I'm assuming she's some kind of rapper, okay? Well, she had a song, and I heard a clip of the song, and I can't play it here, but she was trying to sample, Sierra's Goodies. And she's saying that Sierra herself said, no, she can't do that. So the song the girl had out, got pulled because as she's saying, Sierra said no. When I heard the song, I said I would have said no too. It's a raunchy song. Okay, called Stand Up. It's a very raunchy song. And she said, I really hate when producers are these artists be acting like they made the beat. It's so many people that use that beat. But Sierra team writing me saying she personally contacted them about me. But anytime I done use a beat that was sampled by a white artist, they didn't give a fuck. I said, ma'am, they don't know you. They may not know you. And I feel like you can't feel like, well, if other people who I don't know allowed me to sample that stuff and they didn't care, everybody else should allow me to sample that stuff and not care. That's not how the world works. It just isn't. And I feel like, did Sierra say, hey, go cancel the Stunner Girl song? She probably heard the song and realized what it was. Say, hey, did we clear that? You should not be using people's stuff without permission. Anything that is like licensed by people, because there are copyright laws that are in place. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes create your own shit. Create your own stuff. But you can't make it seem like you call them out. Oh, she personally came at me. It was personally. Then said that girl code should be fake. These old hoes be hating. I'm like, nah, see, first of all, she didn't even know. So I feel like these young people, these young kids don't understand that's not what it's about. Okay, it's about some bull of the shit. We want to say condolences to Yo Gotti. You know, Yo Gotti's brother was shot and killed today in Memphis after they attended their uncle's funeral. That is insane. Completely insane. They were saying that he was, you know, it was after the funeral. I believe they were sitting outside in a car, outside of a restaurant, as it says. And, you know, he got shot and killed. I was like, it's completely insane because on another blog post I had seen, there was like footage of them at the uncle's funeral. Like he was, Yo Gotti was there, the brother was there, Angela Simmons was there as well. So to know, like after attending your uncle's funeral, the family's already grieving the uncle. You know, to lose your brother is insane to me. And I saw other artists, because, you know, sometimes we hear these stories about, oh, so-and-so sibling, blah, blah, bloop. And it don't be a person who was like in the industry. Big Juke was, so we've seen him around with other artists. You know, Gotti has his own label. And I'm like, when I saw it, I was like, that is insane. And I also thought back to Angela, you know, who lost her son's father, who was, you know, shot at his house or whatever. Something like that can probably also be triggering to her because of how she lost her baby daddy, and her man lost his brother, and so she now has to comfort him. And it's just, look, when I say stuff like I be in the house chilling, I really be trying to my best to watch my surroundings, to not try to be involved in no BS. Because it is the freaking wild, wild west sometimes or whatever, and folk don't be having no kind of control over their emotions and just doing dumb stuff. And I just feel so bad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they was coming from a fucking funeral. It's from so condolences to Yo Gotti, to his family, to his brother's family as well. And it's just sad. And I just need people to stop doing dumb stuff. Okay. Anderson .Paak has filed for divorce from his wife. Honey, is it Jayleen? After 13 years. I'm still mad at Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars because they came around here with what's that group called? Something out the window. Silk Sonic. I'm pissed they came around here with Silk Sonic, gave us one album and then left. Okay, so I'm still mad at him, but he is filed for divorce at 13 years. They have two children together. He's hoping to get joint custody of the kids and everything, and whatnot. And I'm like, child, it is early and folk already divorcing, child. Anyway, so hopefully their family can still be good at that. Y'all know Mary J. Blige has a new song. And in the new song, Remy rapping. And at one point in the song of Remy rapping, she talks about how she was married, but you know, she's a good girl that's gone. She bad, she gone forever, and how she's gonna be out here getting this good cooch, and you know lost. And she was rapping about, you know, from the stance of, dude thought he had me, he played me, and now he ain't got me no more, and now he played himself. Okay. So folk took that as feeling like, oh, Remy and Pat must be, you know, not together no more because look what she said in her rap and blah, blah, blah. Now the rap is raps as a person who left their husband. You know, Papoose post. Now this is the weird thing. Papoose and Remy have heard all these rumors about them for the past couple months. Neither one of them have really said much about it. But when folks were like, oh, this song, with Mary, Gone Forever, this song gotta be the proof that, some shit or whatever. So Pat posted a song and said the song is old. It was released in 2022. As you can see, I was the engineer. When a true artist does a feature, they write to the concept of the song piece. I'm like, sir, fuck that. Why y'all not discussing the rumors of her with that man? Like, if you gonna address some rumors, I would have rather address people saying my wife is banging this other dude. Period. And if it was written, at this point, 2 years ago in 2022, I'm like, then why comment? And you being, as it say on here, the vocal recording engineer, sir, all I want to know is y'all together or no? Respond back to that. Respond back to that. And his point was, this album that Mary put out came out in February of 2022. So again, it's almost 2 years ago. And that means what she said was, oh, well, have y'all been divorced for 2 years? And we just ain't know? I don't know, child. But hopefully they okay. But I feel like either don't address the bullshit or do. But don't address a little bit of the bullshit and not a big piece of the bullshit. The song did sound like y'all were divorced and she moving on. The fact that the video is now coming out at a time where there are all these rumors about y'all two, and y'all have not addressed them. Y'all have not addressed them. We have not seen y'all together, publicly in a while. So folks are going to at least assume something, okay? But we shall see. We shall see. Kandi was around here. Kandi still be on that little Amazon Live thing or whatever, showing things. And, people keep asking about not Love and Hip Hop Board, honey, Real Housewives of Atlanta, if it's going to be back. Now, Sheree was on something when they asked her, honey, she got tongue-tied. So, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They made any decisions. But Kandi directly addressed it because we like, what's going on?
Oh, just as any tea on RHOA you can share with us. Other than they still haven't told everybody who they bring back. Yeah, they over here, they being real tripping because they act like people don't have a life. People got lives around here. We got to make plans for other things.
Yes. And Randy says, Kandi, please tell us you'll be a part of the new cast for RHOA. They are still working on the new cast, so I can't tell you anything. I would love to be able to tell you something, but I can't right now.
Ooh.
So, the reunion was filmed a long time ago, in my opinion. It's a whole new year. We did know that they were going to take some time to flesh out who they want back and this and that. So that part I can kind of get it. I do feel like it's unfair because I feel like they know who they want to keep. But they may feel like if we tell the folks that we want to keep, we keeping them, and who we not keeping, it'll kind of let the cat out the bag. But I'm like Kandi said, we have lives. And in my opinion, Kandi is probably one of the busiest, at least work-wise, of the people because she always doing stuff. So I do think, let me know because I have to take other jobs and this and that. But if I was Kandi or whoever, I would say, if y'all ain't telling me I'm coming back, I'm not going to hold up any project that I have that I can be booked for because y'all pussyfooting around. I will for sure take other gigs, take other opportunities, and then if by chance Bravo wants me back, we'll work around my schedule because y'all took forever. I could not make money waiting on y'all. Now, I also feel like, could it be that Kandi know that she's being kept? And because she said they haven't told everybody, meaning does she know that she's being kept, but other folk don't, and other people are waiting to see what's going on. Truth be told, season 16 of Housewives will have to be epic. It would have to be a shakeup because again, they're taking so much time bringing it back. So get it fixed, bring it back, and then we shall see. But Kandi said, I don't know what's going on, child. Leave me be, bitch. And lastly, I told y'all it was not much. Lastly, I want to get into, Monique and Oprah. Now, y'all know I was prom queen. Monique will never forgive Oprah. Monique will never move past any issue she has with Oprah. And anytime, in my opinion, that Monique can trash Oprah, she gonna do it. Okay. Now, the Color Purple movie. We know there were issues because Taraji, we've seen also Danielle Brooks had some things, how they did not have trailers during rehearsal. There were no craft services. I think at rehearsal as well. And then they wanted the staff to the actors to drive themselves to and from. And so we've seen those comments, those concerns. We've seen, the cast say how once they complained to Oprah got it fixed and blah, blah, blah. Well, Monique feel like that ain't enough. Okay. So Monique was on some podcast. Let me see. She was on some podcast. Let me add it. I had to download it because I wanted to be able to pause it the right way. She could not take forever to add on. Here we go. So she was on a podcast talking, and it was discussing the whole thing with Taraji, Oprah, and whatnot. I feel like Monique's old issues with Oprah from back when she was on Oprah's talk show at one point in time, how she felt about Oprah with the whole Precious movie rollout or whatever. I understand, that. I also feel like everything don't also have to be that, because if the people working on the movie said when we spoke out about what we did not like, Oprah fixed it. I also feel like I don't like the fact that so much is going on Oprah and not the actual studio. Like, yes, let's attack the Black woman because she's rich and she should already have done this, that, the other. But let's not address the studio that were also in charge of trying to cut costs here and there. And that is what makes me mad. Like, to me, Oprah ain't the problem. The studios are. Because even if Oprah did not do this or that, why didn't the studios say, well, hey, we should do that for these people? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if she's told this is the issue and she fixes it, how is that still a problem? Because she fixed it. But let's listen.
Taraji say, first of all, and I just want to give you step by step, okay? Mm-hmm. When you hear those sisters say, when we showed up, we didn't even have any trailers. When we showed up, there was no food. When we showed up, we had to get ourselves to the set. When you hear all of these things, and who was at the helm of this production, James?
Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so when you hear...
And my question is, Oprah the helm by name or by actual duties? And now I'm not trying to defend Oprah. I'm trying to not allow Monique's disdain for Oprah. Rightfully, Monique's issue with Oprah is her issue with Oprah. She has a valid issue with Oprah. But I feel like, why attempt to cause more division on the movie when the people involved said it was resolved? I can understand wanting to discuss it. I can understand Monique having an opinion, but I still feel like Monique will never give Oprah any grace. And to me, I feel like the issue is the freaking studios. We need the studios to do better. Because what if they complained to Oprah and then she didn't do nothing? Wouldn't that be more of a reason to complain?
Hear all of these things. And then you start saying, see, this is the treatment of the black actress. It's nothing new. It's nothing new that the trailers are subpar. It's nothing new that either the food is subpar or there's no food at all. That's nothing new. So when Oprah Winfrey sits at the helm and Taraji P. Henson says, it's an honor that we were handpicked. We were handpicked for this movie. Well, if they were handpicked for that movie, those women should have been taken care of from the moment go.
Right.
There's no way they should have walked up and there were no trailers. There's no way there was no food. And then when you hear Oprah say, but when Taraji called me, what did I do, Taraji? Lady O fixed it.
And I agree. But that all should have been done from the get-go. That part I agree with. But it's like if somebody complains and it's fixed, how is that a bad thing?
Taraji called Oprah. What happened was, James, Oprah got caught. That's what happened.
And if you look up the title of producer and what it is a producer's job
Child, they go Sydney's ass. Sit down somewhere, daddy son.
is, you'll find that what Oprah fixed should have already been prepared when they got there under the title of producer. There need not be a fix.
And you know why things like this can happen, though, James? And we all watched those videos with Oprah Winfrey and Taraji. We all hear different things that Oprah Winfrey may say. When it came down to Harvey Weinstein, and we don't want to put this all on Harvey Weinstein because we'll miss the what, silver lining?
Child, I don't know nothing about what the lady said about that man, so I have no opinion on that.
Because we'll miss the point.
We'll miss the point. We've watched this person as I'm watching these videos now, and everything was, didn't I champion for y'all? As soon as you called me up, didn't I champion for y'all? For the production. It's like Oprah Winfrey, stop it. Because what you did was you didn't champion for those black women, for our sisters. You didn't champion for them. What you did was you, in my humble opinion, it was, we can treat them just like we always treat the black actress. Who gonna check me, boo?
Oh.
I'm Oprah Winfrey.
Well, Taraji checked it. Taraji checked it, and that's what I appreciate, that Taraji said these were the issues on set. My only thing is everybody's going at Oprah. What about the production company? I'm sorry, the studio, who they're supposed to also put money in. Why has no one asked why they did not also do things too? It's my only thing.
So then when Oprah Winfrey got the call, well, I fixed everything, but y'all know everything should have been done when you showed up. And that's the part that we're missing. Everything should have been done when our sisters walked on that set. It is no way that should have gone down like that. And now when you see our beautiful sisters saying, yeah, but it got fixed, it's like, y'all, we're making it worse doing that.
And I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel Monique sometimes, in my opinion, likes to make the issue stay the issue. Monique, in my opinion, sometimes doesn't want to acknowledge if something is attempted to be fixed because she just don't like Oprah. And I feel like the issue is Oprah is not the person who wholeheartedly is the reason stuff wasn't done. And I don't like the fact that she's being made to be the one culprit who did not support these women on the cast. So this cast, not just the women, the cast in general, because it was, a majority black cast. Because you'll see the cast, give Oprah kudos for what she helped to do. And then in my opinion, for Monique to make it seem like, well, them being happy she fixed it, that's the problem. Because don't be happy she fixed it, that's the problem. And I was like, what do you want? Like, what is the end goal? What is the end goal? To hold Oprah accountable only, to tell the actors and the actors on the cast, you can't be happy that somebody fixed it. You have to still be pissed that it happened. They were pissed that it happened. You know what I'm saying? They were pissed that it happened. And I feel like, because I see, you know, I see this, you know what I'm saying? No one's point is, this is the thing. Monique has her right to be upset with Oprah. However, when you start making your issue with somebody, everybody else's issue with that same person, and even if what Taraji and Danielle Brooks brought up, they went through with Oprah, and Oprah fixed it, you can't still make that about what you went through with Oprah. Because as far as we knew, the issue that Monique had with Oprah, you know, 18 years ago on the show, the movie Precious, she did not like, they were not getting paid for promotion to promote the movie, which most people don't. And she did not like the fact that people labeled her difficult. And that's what I don't agree with. That the issue she had with Oprah then matches the issue that Taraji brought up about The Color Purple now. And no one is saying that Monique does not have the right to feel how she feels about Oprah. What you should not do is make your personal issue with Oprah everybody else's issue with Oprah. And let's see, I think the thing is she felt as though they were tap dancing in front of Oprah, but the thing is, it should have never been that way. I don't agree with that. It was something Oprah. And this is the thing too. I feel like just because people don't feel how Monique feel, she should not assume or try to insinuate what they tap dancing because it's Oprah. To me, that is diminishing them as strong women in general. To make it seem like if you don't react how I think you should react, then you tap dancing. To me, that insinuation is diminishing to who they are as people, because Taraji speaking up shows she not tap dancing. You know what I'm saying? And I remember hearing folks, I think she may have said that, you know what I'm saying? And that's the issue I have. Monique sometimes plays a dangerous game of let's blame so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? Let's blame so-and-so. You know, Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels did this to me, you know, on the Precious movie scene in blah, blah, blue. And now something different is happening to other people on the cast, and let's all jump down Oprah's throat. And I feel like it's just two different things. Again, we know for a fact that across the board, let's not make it seem like, I can pop on screen. Let's hope the signal don't go away. Let's not act like that the only sets, the only movie thing, the only people who are being paid less and being treated differently is people who Oprah worked with. When the truth of the matter is, across the board, Black people across the board are paid less in entertainment. You know, that is an issue. Taraji was talking about how bad it was on other things too, on other sets, on other TV shows. So it's not as if Taraji was saying all of my issues and all my frustrations and me crying when asked about my experience as a Black actor. All of that did not come from The Color Purple. All of that came from what she's went through as an actress over time. We've heard Viola Davis bring up how even though she has a Meryl Streep career, she's not getting paid like a Meryl Streep. We've heard this time and time again from our talented actors of color, how they don't get paid what the white folk get paid. Taraji brought up how much she made for Benjamin Button. So I don't understand why people made it seem like Taraji's issue was about the color purple alone, and let's jump down Oprah's throat. That's what I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? I want everyone to be paid fairly. I want everyone to be included. But I also want Monique to sometimes not throw gasoline on the fire because she's still pissed at Oprah. I want Monique to sometimes, like, did you go talk to Taraji? Or were you, like most of us are, on the outside looking in and just having an opinion? And absolutely, Viola's acting is on par and is as great as Meryl Streep. However, she won't get that recognition because she's a Black woman. The same way that Angela Bassett is on that same level. But they won't. The fact that Angela Bassett had to get an honorary Oscar. Why? Because she's a Black woman. So I think a lot of folk don't understand it's bigger than Oprah. Oprah can't say shit. Oprah only has so much power and so much money. We can't leave it on let's blame Oprah. I'm like, no, what about all the other producers? What about all the other studios? If you want to call out how Black actors and actresses are being treated, call out everybody. Everybody. Right. Loretta Devine. You know what I'm saying? There are many people, Black actors, actresses in our lifetime who have never been paid fairly, who has never gotten the same accolades and the same recognition ever because of more things than just Oprah. But some people are fixated on, well, Monique is right because guess what happened with her back then in Precious and blah, blah. But if you are only focused on that one situation, you're blinded to the bigger problem ain't Oprah. Because Oprah had to force things to even get this movie made. Boom. Quincy Jones and Spielberg were also producers. But no one is saying, and the reason why, let's blame the Black woman. Not the Black man or the white man. Let's blame Oprah. But because some people don't like Oprah, they're okay with blaming Oprah and ignoring the bigger picture of Oprah ain't the problem. Oprah ain't the only problem. Oprah only has so much power in this world. Because if she had more power, a lot of things that she'd be fighting for, she would have to fight for. The reason Oprah was around so much is because Oprah was in the first one. Oprah was Sophia. They needed, and by they I mean the producers, the studios, needed a popular face pushing this. If Steven Spielberg was pushing this movie, if the white man, who is he Jewish? If Steven Spielberg was pushing this movie, how would we have felt? No, they allowed the Black female cast, the Black female producer to be the face of it because they needed her. They needed Oprah. The same way they needed Taraji and Danielle Brooks and Fantasia and Carmen Domingo. And, you know, sometimes people are only able to be pissed at one thing at a time, and they try to focus on, but we mad at Oprah because we behind Monique, and Monique is mad at Oprah because Oprah back then did not do block the blue. So we pissed. And I'm like, yeah, but if you stay in that mind frame, you then have people mad at the black woman. Oh, but not the white studios. Monique was getting lowballed before she got on Precious. Period. Come on now, Franks, pull it out. Let's win. Okay. I know him is so happy right now, Dewar. He's so happy. And my point, I'm gonna wrap this up. We done. I don't want anyone to assume or think I'm saying let's ignore Monique. Monique is wrong. Oprah's right. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is stop listening to people who always want to blame the black woman for not doing enough when the black woman is surrounded by white men and white studios, the big wigs. Okay. Oprah can compete with Warner Brothers Studios. Oprah is rich. She is. Oprah has connections. She does. But to blame the sole black producer, the female black producer, and ain't nobody said nothing about Warner Brothers, that is weird to me. But I'm leaving it. Because again, some folks look at the headline. Producer Oprah had to help Taraji and the girls get cars to be driven by people, to get trailers for the rehearsals. You know, there was no craft services. Y'all think Oprah is over craft services? A lot of people dropped the ball. Period. But if when the ball was dropped, the cast called somebody and that somebody fixed it, let's ask, why didn't Warner Brothers Studio do more? Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, this wasn't much. It was a little chit chat. Okay. I am about to log off. I'm going to get some food in my system. I love you all. And y'all know how I feel. Everybody's opinions is warranted around here. I respect everybody's opinion, whether you agree, disagree, or whatever. As long as you have your own thought process, that's what matters, okay? Do not forget to do a couple things to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. Be cool, be calm, be safe, stay warm. Okay, it's cold here in Michigan, and we shall see what happens tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow for something, I don't know what, but I'll be live probably a couple times tomorrow because I'm off work. And y'all know it's almost my birthday. My birthday's Tuesday. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.